I was beaten up at a strip club once.
That's random.
Yep.
Why? You were
working
too hard? you were the sweatiest stripper there? What's the reason?
I didn't like when one of the customers was touching me.
You were beaten up at a strip club?
Yeah.
Where?
In London.
That's such a London story.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was there for a wedding.
At a strip club?
Yeah. No, I was there for a wedding.
In London.
Yeah, and I was out. And
you were getting married to one of the strippers?
Yeah. I was there for a wedding, and I was there with my ex-wife.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to get notified about new posts and to help the channel grow.
Yeah.
And all the girls went to get hats because you have to get people wear hats to English weddings. Girls wear hats.
Fair enough.
So they all went out to buy hats Friday. It's Friday morning at like 10 a.m. And I just walked by this place, and this woman's like, "Hey, would you like to come in and see a show?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." Like, okay.
You were just by yourself?
I was by myself.
Were you married?
Yeah, I was married.
Is it normal for married people to go to strip clubs?
I mean, like, I definitely went, when I was married.
Would you tell your wife?
Yeah, I would.
And what would she say?
I mean, most of the time I would go with her, but it was more like the novelty of like, oh, I'm in London. And anyways.
I'm in London. Can't wait to see the strip shows.
Like, but no, yeah, I mean, I guess so. I guess it's weird, but whatever.
If you go to London, make sure you check out Boobies and Titties.
Yeah, so I go into this strip club, and no one comes out. I go down to a basement.
Wow.
And no one comes out for a really long time. And I was like, okay, I think I'm just gonna go, And then they come out and they go, they asked me if I wanted a Coke, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll have a Coke. And then they're like, well, the Coke is 250 pounds.
Which is how many dollars?
Which is, more than $250.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know what the exchange rate is now, but I think then it was almost double.
Holy shit.
So let's say it was $500.
Was it Coca-Cola or Coke?
No, Coca-Cola. A glass of Coke with ice. And I said, that's ridiculous. Like, I don't have that kind of money or whatever, blah, 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 blah. So he's like, listen here, bloke. You're not leaving here until you pay me that £250. You got it? Like, I swear to God, that's what he sounded like. And because he just came out of nowhere. Like, suddenly there were guys there. I was like, okay. Because the person who got me in was a woman. And I was like, okay, calm down. Calm down. It's fine. Okay,
I wish I would have been there.
With your camera. Yeah. And so then I just go, this is what I did at the time. I just, I kind of sat down and like really relaxed my body. And then I bolted for the door.
Dude, I could totally see you doing that.
I bolted for the door and he crushed me, started hitting my head or whatever. And,
like serious beating up.
Oh yeah, beating up. Yeah. Like boom, boom,
like
boom.
stuff you see on World Star.
Yeah.
Like he could have killed you?
Could have.
Wow.
If he wanted to. And then I said, he's like, you sit right down there. He's like, yeah, what we're going to do? We're going to march to a bank machine right now, and you'll go get me my fucking money. You got that? Like that. And I was like, okay, I'll get you your money. And there were two guys, actually. I remember there were two.
And are you bleeding at this point?
No, I was not bleeding.
No.
So then they start marching me to the bank machine.
Okay.
And,
like the ATM?
Like an ATM, yeah. He's like, you gonna get me that money? You gonna get it to me? And he's got my arm, and so we go.
Are you begging for your life at this point? Are you crying?
I'm crying because I know that
you're crying.
No, I wasn't crying.
You're such a pussy.
No,
I'm kidding.
I wasn't crying. I didn't have the money in my account. I did not, because Marnie
you're like, listen, this isn't going to make much sense now, but in 20 years there's going to be a vlog that's going to explain my entire life. I have no money to give you. Please let me leave.
I probably had like $36 in my account. I couldn't have gotten the money out.
Wow.
Yeah, I was so broke.
They just start laughing and they give you money. They're like, holy shit, mate. We had no fucking clue.
I don't know what they would have done.
Wow. Okay. So continue. They take you to the bank machine.
That's really funny. You got a little load of this guy.
This guy has no money in his...
We've never met anyone who we respect less. We're going to let you go, mate. We're going to let you go because we haven't seen somebody so fucking stupid in our lives like this. So anyways, it's a one-way street. But it's the city. It's London.
A busy street, yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 lanes going one way.
Wow, okay.
Okay. So I know this is my last chance.
You hit him in the nuts.
No.
You suck his nuts.
I pull his pants down. I start sucking his nuts right there. A crowd forms.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the street performers gather around. They say it's the best performance they've seen in Abington Square.
You start banging on his nuts like a drum.
I start working his shaft.
And you play Let It Be by the Beatles.
I play Let It Be on his skin flute. And
Okay, enough. Anyway.
And the Palestinian crisis is solved. Okay. So then I just make a break for it.
Oh, you just run.
I'm in flip-flops. I go out on 4 lanes of traffic. Like a movie.
And you get hit by a car.
No.
Damn it.
No.
So anticlimactic.
And so then I make it across the street. He's right on my tail.
Yeah.
He makes it too. My flip-flops gone. And I run right into a cop.
And the cop shoots you.
Guy who makes my story better. Anyway, so then she was really nice. She was like, "Are you okay? Are you all right?"
God, that's awesome.
And I was like, she's like, slow down. And they wanted me to go press charges, but I was late.
Yeah, you're late to the wedding.
Yeah, and she's like, this happens. She's like, this happens all the time. and that was it.
Wow.
And I lived. And it turns out that at the wedding there was another American there, and he's like, oh yeah, that happened to me on New Year's Eve.
Wow.
Yeah, so
it's
don't
an
go to
awful
strip
story.
club. Yeah.
Awful story.
Yeah. Awful like you're not going to use it.
Yeah, I'm cutting that out of the podcast.
Awful like it's bad for this podcast.
Yeah, it's really bad. No, that was brutal. I'm sorry you had to experience that.
No, it's okay, man. You know, it's just what makes me so interesting, you know. That's why Scott and Todd love me.
It's definitely one of the things. It's definitely one of the reasons your ex-wife stayed with you so long.
Yeah, right. 'Cause I went to strip clubs in the middle of the day.
If only you would have more stories like that, you would be a happy family.